Hi there and welcome to another video from Parker Adams Boat Sales. I'm Jonathan Parker and today we're here in Port Solent and we're viewing this Fairline Phantom 43 aft cabin. Now this is a very rare boat in the Fairline range. These boats were only made around the 1997 period and only for a short time. There is a debate about how many were made and we think there's up to about 15 only ever made, so it is a very rare boat. The rarity as well comes within the boat itself because of its unique design. As you can see, it doesn't look like a normal flybridge boat. It's more akin to a broom shape, which Fairline didn't do before and haven't done since. The closest we'd ever get was the Fairline Turbo 36, but Fairline decided to carry on with this one, and as you can see from the amazing aft cabin, it really produces probably the best in its class for the size at the time, the living accommodation space. From the lovely saloon with the newly upholstered seats, as you can see here, to the very generous sport bridge. So this isn't a fly bridge, this is known as a sport bridge because it is a unique shape. But as you can see, it offers an awful amount of space to laze around in, and you can completely enclose the cockpit as well. So we're going to show you all the features and benefits of this boat. So follow me round and we're going to go through it inside and out, and you'll see how unique and rare this boat is. So please subscribe to the channel. Come and see this boat for sale at parker-adams.co.uk, and hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and we'll show you around. Right, as you can see, to start off with, there's no doors on the back to get in. This is because of the unique aft cabin. The aft cabin is actually built into this section here. So again, it goes back to like it's a very broom-like, but still the bathing area on the back is very easy to get on and off. And this actually has a Hurley davit fitted underneath, which makes launching the boat nice and easy because the boat will actually twist on the Hurley davit, and then you can slide it in the water and haul it out and twist it to put it on the same way. It's a very nice addition to be able to launch and recover a boat. So there's no large davits required, there's no passerelle required to lift the boat on and off. It can be easily done on the Hurley davit. Getting onto the boat, as you can see, you have to go up some steps, but these steps are laid to teak, and it's real teak as well, and it's in very nice condition, especially for the age. By now, normally at this sort of age, teak has to be replaced, but this is in very nice condition. And even the top sides and the gel condition, it's all very nice for the age. And again, as we go through the boat, you'll really feel this boat is only a few years old and not 25 years old, which it actually is. But as you come up, you can see the side decks. We'll work our way into the cockpit in a sec, but I just want to show you that actually all the way around there's handrails actually both sides, and again it's quite unusual to have it, so you get a very safe feeling walking around the side decks even when you're out at sea. And as you can follow me round, we go down onto the bow where there's bow cushions and 6 cup holders. I don't think I've ever seen so many cup holders on a boat. Up to the front, you've got the usual anchor and anchor locker here, as well as controls to operate it up and down. There's also controls at the helms as well, so you don't have to do it here, but you do have the option. You can see on the windscreen as well, it's actually got a cover. Now we're actually going through a heat wave at the moment here in the UK, and this cover is actually slightly see-through, but it gives you so much shade in the saloon area, it really reduces the amount of heat. But when you're inside, you can still out. You can still see out, as we'll show you when we're in there. But as you can see from the side decks, it carries on equally the same around this side. And you can really get an idea now of the difference in the flybridge, because this is a sport bridge, so unusually it has a proper sport style windscreen. It has wiper blades up here as well, and as you can see the cockpit as we walk through, the canopy is set up as a bimini at the moment, but you completely enclose this just like a sports boat. So from this level up, it actually is just like a Targa, a Targa style boat, giving you that sport bridge feel. And you can actually enter the boat both sides. So we're going to pop in this side, and there's these lovely doors which neatly mimic the sides of the boat. So if you looked from a distance, you wouldn't even notice there was a door there, but you can easily open them through, and then you enter into, I'd say, the lower part of the sport bridge, where you've got this lovely curved seating, and there's 2 tables here as well, as you can see. And you can see it also that all the canopy drops down. So this canopy can be rolled up or taken off entirely. So you do have the options. But from here, again, you can see it's very nicely laid to teak. There is storage as well. So there's storage underneath all the cushions. There's also storage in here where the current owner keeps shoes. So when you come in, you can pop shoes in there. There's actually a life draft holder on the port side. So let me just show you here. So it's quite a large storage area as well. There's actually a life raft in there, and then some cleaning equipment. But then you step up into the upper part of the sport bridge, where you've got an additional curved seating where you can comfortably fit 3 people. And then you've got the helm position, which you can get away with 2 people at the helm as well. And it does have a bolster for standing. But as you can see, again with the sport bridge, you can either sit down, as I'm doing now, with the canopies all up, and you've got a good vision through the windscreen, and then you've got the wipers as well for when the weather turns. Up at the helm position though, you've got most of your equipment. Now it has had upgrades over the years, so this has been upgraded from what would have been the original chart plotter to actually a digital one. So this is an E120 Raymarine. This sort of era was probably around 2005 to 8, something like that. So it would have been upgraded in that time. So it will, again, that will come with a digital radar as well. And then we have the Simrad system, which has been added as a second chart plotter as well, up here. And so you get 2 visions of what you want to look at. You can have a navigation, radar, or vice versa, fish finder, whatever you want to do. Also fitted to this though is a bow and stern thruster. Now this boat's on shafts. It's got 2 TAMD 63P Volvo Penta engines. They're 370 horsepower each, and they also are fitted with electronic controls as opposed to mechanical ones, which you can get with the 63Ps, but these have the addition of the electronic conversion. So again, makes manoeuvring very easy with the 2 shaft drives as well as the bow and stern thruster. This boat is also fitted with autopilot as well. But again, it's a very easy position to helm from, and everything you need is to hand, from all the instrumentation and the dials as well. So it's a very nice position to be. Right, so but we want to make our way further down. But as we come through, you can actually see again, like a sports boat, it actually has a sliding door into the main living area. And so let's pop down. And there's less of a drop than you would do in a normal sports boat. You normally get 4 or 5 steps going down and very steep, but these steps are actually not too bad. There's 4 steps down. And then we're into now the main saloon in the boat. Now all this upholstery has been replaced, all the linings have been replaced, all the carpets have been replaced. So now this feels like it's only a few years old. You really get a feeling of modernness in here. It's even got these lovely blinds, these Roman blinds that drop down, and there are actually lighting that's fitted just behind the pelmet here. And again, it just gives you that mood lighting in the evenings. This can also be converted into another bed. So there's infill cushions for this, which are available. And there is an additional small area of seating on the other side. So when you're socialising, you can be all spread out. There's a couple of footstools as well. And when we're looking on this side, we can see the owner's currently got a large television. The current owners spend a lot of time on this boat. They work in the area, so they spend most of the time here. So it's laid up with a lot of their personal possessions permanently on here. There's also a fridge in the saloon area as well, and it does have a small freezer compartment in, but this would normally be mainly for your drinks fridge. And then we've actually got the lower helm position. So not only is it set up for sports boats, like, you can also drive down here as well. And that's quite unusual on this style of boat, because if we akin it to the equivalent sort of broom style boat, a lot of those type of boats don't have a lower helm. Some will only have the upper helm on a lot of the sports bridge type boats, but this has the option of the lower helm as well. And again, we've got the E120 fitted, down here as well, and then again the same instrumentation, albeit just not that additional plotter that was on there. So everything can be done the same. The only thing difference is it still has the mechanical Morse down here, but it has the electronic upstairs. But you can really see the benefit of this cover now. So this is actually creating shade in here, so the sun doesn't belt through the windscreen. It's not really hot like you'd expect it to be, but you can still see out. So there's quite good vision still through here, so you can still see out, but people can't see in and the sun can't come in. So it's quite a nice addition really. Your electronic controls are here. And that will obviously turn everything on and off from the 12 volt system to the 240 volt system. This boat's also fitted with diesel heating, and it's also fitted with a generator as well. The generator is about a 4 kilowatt generator. There's no air conditioning on this boat, so the generator is fine for to run everything that's on this boat while it's not attached to shore power. But you can see as I'm stepping down now, so we're going down again into this very nicely spaced out, nicely appointed galley. Lots of surface worktop space, and this obviously doubles up as a gas 3-burner hob. And there is also a bit of storage area in there as well. But of course it can be used just for working on. There's also a double sink. And then lots of storage, as well as an additional fridge as well, with a larger freezer compartment within. The flooring is very nice. It's in very nice condition. Just pull that up for you. So you can see there's no wear or tear to it. It looks in very nice shape. And there's also a microwave oven as well. And I think it's a combi as well, yeah. So it's a combi oven and microwave. So again, a nice addition, and then just some more storage all around. So very well appointed. But it's not the only galley storage. It also has a small utility. I don't know if we can get you in there. There's quite a lot of bits in here at the moment. But this is actually, it's a utility room, but some people do actually have things like washing machines fitted in here as well, but it really gives you somewhere to put all your junk. So it's a really nice addition to add on from the galley area. Right, so follow me through and we'll go into the forward cabin. The forward cabin is an island bed, and it also is en suite as well, but a Jack and Jill arrangement, so you can access for the day heads as well as from in here. Normal arrangement, island bed, storage above, couple of wardrobes either side, and then a door into the main heads. And as you can see, it's a very large heads as well for a boat of this size. You can see there's actually a full-size shower cubicle where the door comes around to give you that protection. There's no curtain or anything like that, and even when that's shut, you can still get around very easily. And we've got electric flush toilets, a very nice sink arrangement, a large sink as well. There's even a towel radiator as well, and then storage above from there as well, and then a nice surface to put on there. There's actually mood lighting again in most of these rooms, so there's a lot of LED lights. You can see it's actually shining red at the moment, and they do seem to come with these remote controls, so you can actually change the color of the lighting to different colors and different brightnesses, so you can set the mood as you wish it. And these sort of lights do come almost in every cabin, so you've got the same in the saloon, the same in both the bedrooms as well. Right, follow me back up. We'll just pop up these steps. And then, of course, this is the real piece de resistance, if you like, of the boat and the whole point of the design. And we put down these few steps, and then we enter this very large aft cabin. And I hope you can really appreciate how large this is and how unexpectedly big this is on a boat of this size. If you were to compare this to another 42-foot flybridge at the time, you really only get the forward island bed like we've just seen, but also you'll get a twin cabin room as well, but it's only a twin bed. You'll never see anything like this on a boat of this era especially. So at the time this was really something to get this generous space in a quality boat like a Fairline. And but as you can see, there's even seating either side. There's generous wardrobe space, cupboard space. There's a television fitted up there. The mattresses are quite new as well, and they were done the same time the headlinings and everything were done, so in the last couple of years. And of course this has its own heads as well, and I'll let you pop in there, and you can see electric toilet again, and then the same shower cubicle as before, that's completely enclosed off, and lots of storage again. So as you can see, this boat offers so much. It's even got a skylight which is covered up. That's actually in the back part of the flybridge area. So you can really see and hopefully appreciate the actual space that you get in a 43 aft cabin that you don't get on the equivalent normal style flybridge boat. Let's just follow up here. You can actually see mood lighting fitted into the seats, because this boat's actually very nice in the evening as well. And at night, it's got mood lighting everywhere. It's got it all around the side decks as you come on and off the boat. Let's pop back out onto the sport bridge because it's such a lovely day. And you can sort of really appreciate now how the space works. And this really works as a flybridge style boat, although it's called a sport bridge, because you still get this elevation which is really nice on the flybridge. But the problem is in the UK you don't often get to sit on your flybridge. Either it's too hot up there unless you're lucky enough to have a bimini, or it's too cold or too windy in the winter. But this design, this sport bridge, is brilliant because you've still got the elevated position which you want on the flybridge, but you can completely enclose it if you want to. So over the winter months you'll still be using this where you won't necessarily use your flybridge on your boat. So it's a really brilliant design. And we don't really know, we were scratching our heads as to why they didn't carry on making them. Maybe it just wasn't fashionable at the time, but really it's a brilliant design and we really like it. So I believe this is probably one of the best Fairline Phantom 43 aft cabins that you'll find in the world, and we can confidently say that because there's so few made and this is in such nice condition. I think you'll find it very hard to find one better and top it. So I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to say about the boat at the moment. So please subscribe to our channel, come and see this boat for sale at parker-adams.co.uk, and see you on the next video. But for now, thanks very much. Bye bye.